Welcome, Leo, to your uplifting messages. I hope everybody is well. I wanted to dedicate this poem to you. Heart of a lion. Beneath the sun's unyielding glow, a fearless heart begins to grow. With fire-lit eyes and regal grace, the lion strides to claim its place. A golden mane, a soul so bright, a beacon in the darkest night. With love so fierce and spirit free, a leader born for all to see. Yet kindness lingers in his chest, a noble heart beats in its rest. For though it bellows with strength untamed, its love burns strong, its warmth remains. So that's to show how amazing you are, Leos. So let's get right into it. So I also wanted to share with you previous messages that I've done, previous messages done through tarot. And let's start. A group of Leos are focusing on following their heart regarding business, job hunting, networking, or lucrative projects. Another group will make an important decision about branding and becoming the face of a brand. There is a sense of becoming more confident in your choices, and you are willing to take the lead. At the moment, for some of you, the money is not flowing as it should, and you will need to contend or get creative with that financial delay. However, others will need to budget for the next expansion or phase in their business or life. The positive aspect is that you have a lot of support and people are loyal to you. Also, you have reliable opportunities. You need to pay attention to your instincts and intuitive nudges due to the fact that certain solutions won't be as logical as you initially thought. You will need to step out of your comfort zone since some of you have exhausted all options in the current situation, especially regarding a job. Sometimes brainstorming and speculating out loud with others can help you gain perspective about where to go. Instead of rushing ahead and figuring out the next step, you will need to take some time away or off without the pressure of responsibilities. As you are taking a well rested break, the answers will come to you for your financial breakthrough. Okay, so I just wanted to focus on the advice for you and some other cards that will expand on the advice. Okay, so I know there's a lot of you out there. So we're going to start with a general theme message and then we'll get into more specifics for a group of you that needs to hear this today. Okay, so God Almighty, Universe, what messages do you have for Leo? Mainly an advice. Ooh. I did see that the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles wanted to pop up, so congratulations to some of you are expecting. Some of you, it's the end of a cycle. Like it's like you're winning. It's more. It's like oh, um, meaning you're winning the war. You're winning the event. If it's a competition, you're the one who's gonna get it. The advice is the Seven of Cups for the Leos. I did see the Tower energy. So some of you are going to say no to some options that have been provided to you, especially if it's relationships that does not have the foundation or the longevity that you actually want. Let's clarify this. Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups. Ooh. So to me, that gives me the party vibes, but if it's related to a relationship, I feel like a relationship might be draining you due to the fact that you are they might be draining you sexually, and that's because you are part of a third party situation. I hear unequally yoke. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This is kind of giving me the vibe of someone that you're unable to reach during the weekdays, but they seem to always be available to party during the weekends. And for some of you, you're trying to figure out, well, how come, like, what the heck are you doing throughout the whole week that I'm unable to reach you or find you, or there's no communication at all going on. But as soon as Friday hits, all of a sudden you're free to do whatever. So I don't know if that's a friend or that's supposed to be a potential romantic relationship, but for some of you, it's not really gonna go that far. Okay, because you need that Six of Pentacles, and I feel like that Six of Pentacles has to do with balance, giving and receiving. Okay, but also it has to do with like that constant reassurance, needing constant reassurance. um, I don't, it's not related to that, to the person that's dealing or people that are dealing with a third party situation or feeling like someone is not giving you enough of their time. I feel like that's more related to needing constant reassurance that you are on the right path with the Seven of Cups, because Seven of Cups can talk about a spiritual pursuit, right? Or being led elsewhere, and it's not biological means, right? It's more like and you following your intuition, following your instinct. Um, it also gives me like the vibe that someone wanna have a home by the water. Okay, again, so the keywords that we have for the Seven of Cups is the endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, searching for purpose. So for some of you right now, you're actually um, looking for another way to bring about income, but also you are searching for your purpose. What am I meant to do? And I feel like some of you, it kind of relies with this Three of Cups energy, where there's something that you enjoy doing on a regular, but for some reason, maybe you don't have, I heard skill set, but I don't believe that's what it is. Maybe you think that you don't have the skill set, but you do. It's something that you enjoy doing and it's pretty fun and easy going for you. It's something that you can do in your sleep. But for some reason you're not valuing something that's so easy. You feel like you have to get all those credentials. You feel like other people have to like agree or give their approval or give their thumbs up for you to be able to really take yourself seriously. Okay? So, yeah, like you, in whatever that you're doing, you feel delight. Here it's celebrations, parties, gatherings, social events, friendship. And maybe for some of you, maybe you are a party planner, right? Maybe you want to open a coffee shop or even a bar. And you have all the kind of ideas for the clientele with the Seven of Cups, um, the kind of people that you want to bring to your fold, or the people that you feel would be interested the, in that kind of opportunity. I also feel like some of you are trying to do some kind of private events, some risky events. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but you know what I mean. So some of you kind of want to like explore a niche that's not really um, as popular, or it's not really something that people are going to talk about like freely. You know, I feel like it's something that you, because it's talking about behind the scenes, it includes taboo, it includes, you know, sexual opportunities. That's all I have to say here. Okay. And here we have generosity, shared wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, stability. I feel like here it can talk about you needing to actually spread the word about what you actually want to do. And it's true that for some of you, you feel like you need to be careful as to whom or who you should share your information with. But I feel like it's just a fear on your part at this time with this three. with the six, with the seven, there's a sense of other people needing to be involved into whatever you're doing because that's going to be part. Initially we had the message about networking, but I feel like a lot of you needs to start opening your mouth about the things that you want because in that way you'll be able to find an opening, an exit strategy, or even like an opportunity, a beginning that an opportunity that will allow you to have a new beginning in your life, especially when it comes to any kind of lucrative projects that you have, okay? Let's get into more details for some of the Leos. I'm just going to focus on three groups of Leos, but take the message where it resonates. If it doesn't, you can let it go. Okay. Seven of Cups also that has to do with patience and waiting, and maybe you are in the brainstorming, phase, and you're trying to figure out how something's gonna look like. It's like an artist looking at their blank canvas and like to just instead of sketching, I guess you just started with colors and you're kind of letting like your muse or you're just going with the flow instead of having a specific thing that you want to create in mind. Oh, whoa. Okay. So for some of you, you are uh, going to realize that somebody's actually married and they actually have a baby on the way. Okay. But I feel like for some of you, there's going to be like some kind of a wake up call. Like you're gonna end up waking up in the morning after like, a night of partying and realizing this is not what I want anymore, or a night of a one night stand basically, and you're gonna realize that that's not really something that you wanna entertain anymore. Okay, and you you feel like you need to go back to your value system, the ones that you were brought up with, the things that, you know, that makes you you instead of feeling like you're following every other Tom and Jerry um, around town. I feel like it's just very not sickening, but it's very annoying at this time. Like you're wanting something serious, you're wanting something to last. And for some of you that you are in the brainstorming phase, just trust the process because you will see like what it's supposed to look like in the end. It's gonna make sense. For some of you, you are creating a course. I don't know if it's a course on how to make friends, or a course on how to turn something lucrative, being able to make money out of it. Initially, you're just jotting down words, jotting down words, jotting jotting down ideas on paper, but at the end, you'll be able to organize it to a way that it's looking really good, and this is something that you can actually share with other people or sell or share or sell, sorry. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like this. Empress energy, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Wands energy. So for some of you, I feel like you'll be giving like and like you are going to have an interview opportunity. And I feel like it's not just a regular interview. I feel like it's an interview for um like for like fashion designing, a fashion designing job. Like you just want to wow people with some kind of outfit. There's I don't know if it's a dress, but I feel like it could be a dress, but it kind of looks like at the top it has that suit. So I feel like it could be like a gown and a suit on top, but it's gonna be looking really good. Like I feel like that's going to let you. It's like you're you're gonna have an opening. an opening is waiting for you at this time because you are very talented, you have so much ideas, and you know how to execute it in a way that makes it your design. Like there's nowhere else that we can see it. Like it's gonna be on the shelves as I can see here, and I feel like you'll have monopoly on that specific design. Like even if it's like you want to enter a school or if it's a company, I feel like you will get your foot inside the inside of the door, but I feel like you're gonna find a way to keep that specific design as yours. Like you're gonna trademark it, like nobody can use it. But I feel like again, it's someone that feels like they need more experience, but they're gonna realize that they are on top of the game. They are leading when it comes to trends, when it comes to creativities, idea. Like you're gonna be one of the best students. Yeah, like here you are the competition. Okay. So yeah, like again, like for some of you, even if you feel confused about where you are right now, even if you don't have any idea what you want to do, I feel like again, following your intuition, following your instinct, just even if you have an idea or your gut tells you to go somewhere, just do it because it may not lead you to a specific outcome that will be the end and all, and where you be like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. No, but I feel like you're gonna learn things that are gonna be very positive. Like you're gonna learn some skills that's gonna allow you to get to where you want to go. So it's gonna be like an added bonus for you. And again, seven has to do with waiting. Seven has to do with support. And again, this could some of you are on a spiritual pursuit, okay? Because we had the Hierophant. Like for some of you, maybe you feel like you are being called into leading when it comes to a specific religion. I feel like it's like those who are lost. I feel like you're trying to bring people that are lost uh into a safe place of understanding, okay? Because I feel like there's a place or there's a group that you want to create, like a community. You're trying to create a community where people are safe to be who they are. It doesn't matter, you know. I feel like the community that you're trying to create is for people that are pretty open-minded, okay, and that you want those people to leave judgment at the door. Like this is not the place to judge people. We're just here to communicate maybe our feelings, okay, but we're not here to shame anybody. So I feel like maybe some of you are trying to create a support system for people that may feel lost or that may feel like they don't have any support system or that they don't have any friends. And maybe some of like the reason why someone doesn't have any friends may be like work or other priorities take center stage in their life, and it's kind of hard to like go out and meet people, or it's hard for them to like, I don't know, maybe it's hard for you to start to strike up a conversation with a stranger and not looking like you're the weird one, you know. And also because I do see here the negative aspect of the Six of Pentacles, and I saw like abuse of generosity. Some people are gonna try to gaslight you because you're no longer willing to give of yourself in whatever way. Um, and they were trying to take advantage, like that person or that situation was trying to take advantage of you, was trying to take advantage of your good nature, trying to take advantage of also like they're trying to steal your ideas basically. They're trying to steal your genius, but that's not. it doesn't really work, right? Because um, it's almost like Leo, you're able to go into that creative mindset and just pull things out from the ether because you're connected to God, so you know where to get your genius ideas from. So even if you have anybody stealing your ideas, it really doesn't matter. Like all of a sudden, their idea's gonna get regular, and then you're gonna, come up with something completely new, and they're gonna be like, "Where the did she get this? Like, how did she come up with that?" Or he, like, how did he get this? Like, how is that possible? Ooh, okay. So we have the two wands and the ten of cups and the queen of swords. I feel like some of you are coming out of the closet, okay, in whatever form, whether it's sexuality, whether it's like career, whatever, like you're sharing yourself with the world in a way that you haven't before, and you feel like I'm gonna have to be honest with myself and I'm gonna have to be honest with others. This is the only way that I'll be able to walk, sit, talk in my power. Okay, and it's almost like I'll also will attract other people that are willing to put themselves on the line, that are willing to be brave. And with this Queen of Swords energy that says independent, supportive, honest, unbiased judgment, open communication, I feel like we're going back to the being open minded and, leaving your judgment at the door, clear boundaries, insightful. Yeah, I feel like in this situation, some people are not gonna like what you have to offer. Some people are gonna try to come against you because of who you are, and for the fact that you are willing and you are brave to stand in your life, uh, in your life, in your light, because for it's gonna feel like you're kind of slapping them in the face, but in reality, it's that they're letting their triggers, whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, whatever you're showing is triggering them. Okay? And because it's triggering them, they might respond in a way that's very, very nasty. I know I know we love to talk about the Queen of Swords like she's a widower. They like to call the Queen of Swords the bitch, or they like to call the Queen of Swords, you know, um, she's a divorcee, but that's not all she is. First of all, she's all the air signs energy, but she might tell you straight up something um, in a negative kind of sense. So there is a positive and a negative aspect to the Queen of Swords. Like if someone is responding based on their triggers, then they might say things that they're not supposed to say or that's really out of pocket. But for some of you, you will reply in the same kind of energy. But I feel like in a sense that is respectful. It's like it's gonna hurt, but I'm being honest with you, kind of thing. So, Leos, I'm glad that you come to my space and we share that energies together. So, we'll talk pretty soon, okay? Enjoy. Bye.